Hey guys, good morning. I literally just rolled out of bed in all my glory. Today I am actually going to be getting a Devacut haircut. And if you've been following my hair journey, you will know I started using CG approved methods, curly girl hair products with no silicones, no sulfates, and I stopped using hot tools and like brushing my hair, started plopping, blah blah blah. Probably about a year ago now, and my hair was super long, like butt length, but I had been straight ironing my hair for years and years. There was some color probably at the bottom of my hair, so my hair really wasn't in that great of shape. So in January of this year, I chopped it all off to about chin length. You can go check my January videos, and I did that myself, and then I grew it out until now. Now it's about May. So it's time for me to kind of get everything cleaned up and see if I can't, you know, enhance my newly discovered curls somehow. I really don't wear my hair straight anymore. I never use hot tools except for the occasional blow dry with a diffuser. And having cut my hair myself, I feel like, you know, there's a lot they can do to kind of like spruce it up and make it look a little bit better. So I'm not actually going to take you vlogging to the haircut because it's my first haircut in like a year and a half, and I really want to enjoy it. I love getting my hair cut. I love getting shampooed. I'm gonna be in heaven this morning, so I will give you all the details and a before and after, of course, of the process, and if I think it was worth it. I'm going to a local salon here in Edmonton, and yeah, I'll give you all the deets as we go. To prepare for my hair appointment, they have asked that I wash my hair. I come with clean, dry hair with no like styling product in it, and also that I don't braid it or pull it up or whatever, so they can really kind of see the natural state of it. My hair right now is maybe day 3 hair, and it was kind of like hanging kind of flat on day 2, so I didn't like reinvigorate the curls. I just kind of left them, and I actually put silicones in them. So I'm gonna do a really good deep shampoo, a cleansing shampoo, and then use my regular Shea Moisture conditioner, and then I'm gonna plop it. It's about 6 in the morning right now, and because I want to have pretty dry hair, I'm going to plop it and then see if I need to blow dry it before my appointment. But yeah, if you guys want to see how I plop and everything, I'll have a video up here. I pretty much do the same thing. Of course, today I'm not going to use any gels or leave-in conditioner, so I'm going to stop talking here. I'm going to give you a full 360 of the state of my hair on day 3, waking up and not brushing it or anything, before I go and get it cut, and then as soon as I come back, and I'll share the rest of my experience. So let me do a twirl. Alright guys, well I am back. Let me give you a 360 view of my new hairdo. Here we go. What do you think? So first things first, I saw Val at Hair Wizardry Salon, and she was super nice, super easy to talk to, didn't talk too much, didn't talk not enough, and every step along the way she did explain like why she was doing stuff in a really like not patronizing way, which I really appreciated. So I explained to her my hair situation, and I told her to do whatever she needed to do, whatever. Like, I didn't really give her too much direction aside from the fact that I was growing it out. So she chopped it, she cut it while it was dry. I went there with dry hair, as you saw, which was pretty quick, honestly. And I thought for some reason when she cut the hair, she would take up a piece, like one curl, and cut it. But what she actually ended up doing was like lifting sections of hair and then just kind of cutting the entire thing and just like blending it really nicely. I guess the normal Devacut way to cut hair. And then we went over to the sink and she shampooed me twice and then gave me conditioner. When she conditioned, she said the goal of conditioning your hair with the curly hair method was to get it kind of like slimy, like seaweed. Whereas I usually would just like kind of scrunch it in instead of like really brushing it through combing my hair. I don't really have to worry about detangling my hair, but I feel like the way she did it, it would have been a little bit more like detangly. Anyway, after we washed and conditioned, she got me to, oh, one other thing that I never do is when she put the conditioner in my hair, she actually stopped and parted my hair at that stage. Normally I would wait till like after plopping, but what she did made a lot of sense. She like put conditioner there, kind of weighed down the hair. She said that's the best time to do it no matter where you want to part your hair, even if you're changing it up. So I thought that was a fantastic tip. Then I flipped my head over at the wash station and she put in some gels, and she actually has two different gels. So she used, I think, the Believe In gel or something. I'm gonna have to look up these products and see which one she used and recommended for me. I just kind of took notes right after I got my haircut and I wanted to like come on and show off. So yeah, she used a Believe In gel, which she said would like plump up your hair and keep it nice and moist. And then another hair gel as the actually like casing gel, which I think was the defining gel. And then she took a microfiber cloth and just kind of scrunched it out to get rid of the excess moisture. And then we headed back to her chair while she gave me a quick diffuse just in a couple spots, as well as pinned with some straight pins the hair along my part, just to like get it standing straight up for volume, which is kind of cool when you get it at the salon. I don't think I would do that in real life, but it didn't seem hard to do, so maybe even if it air dries, it's not a bad idea to do that. So I was pinned, and then she started diffusing. I was going to go get set in the big helmet blow dryer, but she said she was just going to diffuse the ends really quickly, which I thought was interesting because I said if I diffuse, which I don't do very often, I would just really quickly get the roots to like prevent my hair from falling. She says it's actually the opposite. You want to get the bottoms and then like let the rest kind of like do their thing. And then I dried it. I was under the dryer for maybe 20 minutes. I didn't time it. Then we left the dryer. My hair was really mostly dry. She took out the clips and then scrunched to crunch out the gel. And I was really shocked with how rough she was when she took out the gel. When I scrunched to crunch, I'm like, oh, careful, like, ooh. But she was just like in there, scrunching it around. And I pointed it out and she was like, well, don't worry. Like the whole point of the gel casing was that you can be rough. Like the curl is locked into your hair. So now you can like go free and really change it and soften it up. So that kind of helped, I guess, me know that I can, like, I need to be less concerned, I think, with getting curls and just like embrace the wave and enjoy touching and yeah, playing with my curly hair, my wavy hair. And after that, she sent me on my way. She was super nice enough to send me with a couple of samples. She sent me with the No Poo Original and the One Condition Original, as well as a sample of the Leave-In Decadence. And I thought that was really sweet of her because these are $10 samples. And she didn't really pressure me to use the Devacut products, which I thought I would get, being that I did get an actual Devacut. She did ask me about the products that I was using, and I did tell her I was using the Shea Moisture line, which she thought was pretty good. And I was kind of hoping she might give me a sample of the two gels. But honestly, like, I'm gonna go back to her for sure. And the next time I go back, I might ask more about those gels because I like the way she did it. I thought it made a lot of sense. So, and yeah, my curls stayed pretty well. Now the cut itself, I told her I was growing it out, but aside from that, I didn't really care what happened. And I did tell her I cut it myself back in January, so we had a good laugh about that. And while she was cutting it, honestly, I was a little bit intimidated by the layers that were coming off. Like, it's pretty short. She cut off quite a bit of hair, especially like up in this front area. She was like, oh, it's so heavy up here. But I think like at the end she was like, you're gonna have a lot of length, and I do have a lot of length. I think it's gonna dry faster. It feels a lot lighter. I don't know, I'm just really happy. I'm really impressed. I can't wait to wash it and style it myself, so that's what I'm going to show you in this next clip coming up. She did tell me to come back in about 3 or 4 months for another haircut. I probably will push it for 6 months just because, I don't know, it's not the cheapest haircut. It was $75, I believe, plus I tipped her 20%. So definitely not cheap, but I think it was definitely a worthwhile investment because it's not something that I could have done by myself. And I knew if I was going to get a haircut again, I didn't want to just have like a normal haircut. I really wanted something specialized for curly wavy hair. And this was my first official wavy curly curvy haircut. I honestly can't see myself spending that much money 4 times a year, but I could definitely see myself doing that 2 times a year, plus the fact that I'm like growing my hair out. I think it makes a lot of sense. Overall, a really great experience. I think a little bit better than I expected. I was a little bit scared, but why would I be scared when I had like previously cut my own hair? I'm crazy. So now the next thing I want to show you is what my hair looks like after I have managed to style it myself, because that will be the next big test. Can I style this myself? So I will see you all tomorrow. Alright guys, so it's back and I've styled it myself and washed it myself. I showered last night and then pull-ups it overnight. So this is what I got. I didn't condition it after I got out of the shower, but I did put some gel on and then tried to scrunch it out. So I'll do a loop and show you what it looks like. Obviously it doesn't look as good as when she did it, and I definitely think that probably air drying it immediately after styling it's probably a better look, but I prefer to just let it air dry myself. So overall, I'm really happy that the length remained, especially because I do plan on growing it out for the next little while. And I was really worried because some of the layers are kind of short, but I think since I have kind of recalibrated my hair styling, where that would have been a huge problem even like 2 years ago, now that I know how to handle the frizz a little bit better and to kind of help bring out some of the wave if possible, I definitely think that the shorter layers can only help the curls pop. So overall, I do really like the haircut, especially like up in here. It just feels so much lighter, so much bouncier. I think it'll be a lot less work to style and keep my hair looking nice. I was really kind of feeling frustrated with it before the haircut. So yeah, overall a really positive experience. Quite an expensive experience for someone who is used to, I guess, having long hair and not getting a haircut very often. But I definitely think that I didn't have to say too much. She kind of knew exactly what I was going for because I was going to such a specific type of hairdresser, someone who does specialize in curly hair, dry cuts, exactly what I wanted. And I think she was very good. So overall, good experience. I would say if you've been curious about a diva curl and you've been saving up for one, I think it's good. I don't know if you need one every 3 months, but I'm definitely planning on going back in 6 months once my hair is a little longer. And yeah, kind of recalibrating my entire hair life cycle hair journey here, so hopefully I can get really super long, wavy, beautiful curly hair again the right way. Alright guys, let me know what you think of my diva hair curl cuts down below, and yeah, we can watch how it grows and performs over the next little while, because of course you'll be watching with me. I do new beauty videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so make sure you hit subscribe and we can see how this all plays out. A huge thanks to my patrons who help bring these videos to you guys, and a huge thanks to you for watching. And aside from that, I will see you all in my next beauty video. Bye!